Today, the fashion industry doesn't have enough sustainability. We tend not to recycle our fabrics, our second-hand clothes that hang in our wardrobe. We would like to be able to put them back out there in the marketplace, made up as in articles that can be resold and recreate new labels.
But also collections like Australian fashion icon Mary Badusi, assembled by Style Edit in Melbourne.
Our story is to honour Mary Badusi, who has bestowed her with her fabulous collection of accessories and clothing. She was an icon of the fashion industry and she was a pioneer in so many ways. She had a love of passion and timeless, elegant pieces. Mary Badusi was my mother-in-law and spiritual mother. We both worked together at Portman's and she was a mentor in so many aspects of my life. She was well known for her eye for detail and her appreciation and fashion for passion. She would often say, pay a little more and it will last a lifetime. And her collection is living proof of this. We feel stories are important because they are a forum to remember and recall a legacy that once was. With our story, we felt compelled to bring the collection of Mary to life because her legacy is pretty amazing. We have this incredible woman who was a pioneer in so many ways, and she changed the Australian fashion retail landscape. And her collection is an ode to the legacy of style and the fact that pre-loved fashion doesn't need to be disposed of. This collection is rich in history. There's a mystery and there's a story that needs to be told. And we love that about pre-loved fashion because it's more than the element of the garment. It's more about the journey that it's been on and the fact that it's got such a quality and longevity about it that it's withstood the moments of time.
I am a trained opera singer, so that took a long time to get there. I started singing when I was 4 years old in church, and I knew the joy of singing was about making people happy. But I was just going through stuff and collecting all this fashion, all these items that really was a waste, and it wasn't a valuable thing. I didn't have the emotional attachment. It wasn't a special piece of attire.
A massive reason of part of what we're doing today is, not just waste culture and the lives that are being damaged through producing such cheap clothing. It's remembering to take it back, and I always say start with what you have. Giving the bags of clothes to us and us being able to repurpose them, it's making quality clothes that will last for years to come, and of course all sustainable and ethically made. There's so many existing pieces out there already. Let's just take what we have, smash them together, and make something really beautiful. And I always say it's like from ashes to beauty, taking something broken, unwanted, and falling apart and turning it into something really special that's going to carry on for the next generations. The pieces that you gave us in those big bag of clothes, which we transformed into a new coat. It was a dress before, and I remember looking at it and you have such an incredible personality that just bursts with joy. And when you're on stage, it's like a shutdown moment. It's amazing. And we use recycled fabric offcuts from old pieces that we had before. We loved the design so much as it was, and then hand beaded this entire thing into the jacket. I actually call it the Joseph coat.
Oh, I can see that! It actually looks good because the pattern is lovely. And you know how you just need somebody to bring out the beauty in this, and you did. I love it.
And then that went down on runway in one of our last shows. So they went with the swimsuit, like a nice beach cover up.
Today we look at Sustainability is a big part of our fashion industry, and we do really need to use our fabrics, as in second-hand clothes, labels, etc., back into the marketplace.
We really want to promote circular fashion and shift the mindset of our clients so that they're sharing and repurposing clothing rather than buying more. Our aim is to slow down the purchase of fast fashion. And we can do this by offering 2 collections within the Style Edit business model. We have an archival collection that is available for hire, and we do a styling service that goes along with the hiring, and also a consignment model. So you can buy and sell through us, and we mix in the collections to enhance what you already have in your wardrobe and create a new life. As part of our sustainable practice, we're trying to influence our clients and shift their mindset from disposable to circular fashion. This also allows us to offer them versatility and affordability at the price of a fast fashion item. The question we want to pose is, why buy more when we can share, repurpose and collaborate?
I used to go and buy clothes and didn't worry about the cost. If I liked it, I would buy it. And I now think about the people, the poor people who are making these clothes.
Right.
And you have taught me this, that it's not just, go and buy this fancy dress in the shop at any amount of money. And now I think about the people who are sewing these clothes in these second world countries.
We ended up taking one of that piece that you gave us, and we turned it into 2 new outfits, which were, as you saw, they were featured on runway at one of our last fashion shows, which is really exciting. So this was one of the pieces.
What you have
this
done,
dress.
with even the glitter down there.
Yeah.
Is
so
just
that it's
beautiful.
all weaved into this.
Not something I'd wear.
And the amazing thing
gorgeous.
about this dress, it was actually upcycled using your dress and an old real estate flag.
Really?
Yeah, that my dad had. So we changed the open inspection to hope at the back. Yeah. And then we changed we used inspection on this side, and then I created fabric inspection. So fabric inspection is to do with sustainability. So inspect the garment before you buy it, who has made the clothes, where has the fabric come from, and hope is hope for change.
We are passionate about what we do, and we really hope to foster a greater understanding and appreciation of just what pre-loved fashion can do. We feel that as a society, our generations after us are embracing and really leaving a footprint that is far better than we have. And so what we hope to do is inspire our peers to really incorporate pre-loved fashion into their everyday, and to help mitigate the carbon footprint and do our bit as the older generation to better the planet, so that our generations after us can lead a life that we feel the legacy of style we are creating is for good.
Today, the biggest thing we need to do is support young people that are coming into the fashion industry, creating their own labels. We do need to support them. We do need to support them worldwide as well as in Australia. So come on, let's get together and help our industry today.